Dogecoin, Shiba Inu. Am I now bullish on meme coins? We're going to talk about that today. Plus, guys, you're going to want to stay to the end of this episode because I got all the top crypto news stories of the week that the mainstream media is not talking about. But first, I need to thank everyone watching because I officially have hit the 4,000 watch hours needed to be monetized on YouTube. So I applied for the partnership program. It's under review. So soon I will be making that YouTube money. But let's go ahead, guys. Let's get into the episode. So check out this story, guys. Doge price surges after Elon Musk suggests Twitter 2.0 will support payments. And guys, if we look through here, they got some old tweets where Elon Musk stated that Dogecoin might be his favorite cryptocurrency. And, you know, it's been no secret that Elon has been super bullish on Doge. I've owned some Doge in the past, and I've been, you know, really negative toward Dogecoin. I mean, I just think there's so much better projects out there. But a lot has changed since I originally had that thought. Again, guys, still not financial advice. You know, if I had $10,000 right now, the most I would put in Dogecoin would probably be $100. Just what's going on in the market right now, it just doesn't seem like the best place to put my money. But we got to look at the facts, and what the facts are is Elon Musk did purchase Twitter. And there is a lot of talk of crypto integration into Twitter, which would be just a natural next step for the evolution of the platform. And, you know, as a content creator, it's going to be really good for people like me because essentially, you know, people will be able to, instead of liking your tweets and stuff, they'll be actually be able to tip you in different cryptocurrencies. So I'd imagine if this happens, again, guys, I doubt he's just going to make it Dogecoin only. I mean, Elon Musk holds Bitcoin on Tesla's balance sheet. So he's also stated before he's bullish on Bitcoin. I believe Elon also does hold a bunch of Ethereum. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that. But so again, guys, if you're a Dogecoin holder or you're somebody bullish on Dogecoin, I would probably look into this. Also, too, guys, I'm hearing about developments of a layer 2 on Dogecoin. Again, I start doing this research and I'm like, what am I doing? Researching Dogecoin. So again, guys, super bullish news with Dogecoin. If this integration does happen, which I think it will, because Elon's trying a lot of different things of how to make Twitter more profitable. And, you know, by becoming a de facto crypto exchange or a crypto wallet, I'm sure that there's some kind of way he can extract some type of fees in crypto. So it would definitely be a really good, really smart move for Elon and really good for Twitter as a platform as well to adopt this technology. Now, let's get to Shiba Inu. Am I bullish on Shiba Inu? Well, again, if you follow this channel, I've never once been bullish on Shiba Inu. I don't think I've ever owned any. I might have bought like $100, $200 as like a gamble play. But I'm going to show y'all the story. And again, I'm going to let y'all be the judge of this on if this is bullish news. Some of you are going to see this story and going to say, man, this is bullish news. Some of you are going to see this story and be like, this is bearish news. So check this out. Check this out, guys. This is from the Bitcoinist, the World Economic Forum. Shiba Inu gets an invite from the WEF to talk about metaverse, a Shiba price boost in the offing. Guys, so why is the World Economic Forum wanting to work with Shiba for metaverse? I don't know, guys. If you got more information on this, let me know in the comments. This was just a really strange partnership. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of the World Economic Forum or any of their policies. So I just thought it was strange. It was just a strange story. But again, guys, you know, I know there's a lot of big whales that own Shiba. I believe somebody posted earlier that a wallet that belonged to Binance had moved a bunch of Shiba Inu. Something strange is going on with that coin, guys. So it was enough for me to like just kind of want to stay away from. But I know a lot of you that watch this channel are super bullish on it. So let me know in the comments if there's something I'm missing. And also, too, guys, if you know why the World Economic Forum is partnering with Shiba Inu, let me know because that just seemed like a strange partnership. Don't you guys think? Well, anyway, let's go see what the price. Dogecoin up 29% in a week. Boy, that's quiet considering everything going on. And guys, to be up 29% in a week. Again, guys, Dogecoin has been super volatile since, I don't know if y'all remember when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live. It surged to almost $1 maybe. And then just it's been, you know, pulling back with the rest of the market. Shiba Inu. Guys, this is insanity. This is insanity that Shiba Inu is the 14th largest crypto by market cap, only up 5% on a week. I guess the World Economic Forum news, maybe it's priced in or maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. But again, guys, I've stated before, my risk tolerance with everything going on right now is strictly to be buying coins in the top 25 to top 50 on coin market cap, focusing on layer one, protocols. So I'm sure if you guys are seeing a lot of these are ones I talk about a lot. One that I'm probably going to be doing a lot more content on, a lot more research on is Algorand. I know a lot of you watching this are super bullish on Algorand and QNT, Quant. Shame on me for not talking about Quant a little more on this channel. I've talked about HBAR, ICP. Definitely a lot of really good, deals right now. But again, guys, I still don't think the bottom is in. A lot of good news has come out on Polygon Matic. Again, I still don't think the bottom is in. I think there's a little bit more blood. But again, guys, when I say the bottom's not in, understand there's a difference between, these markets trading sideways for a considerable amount of time and the bottom being in. So when the bottom quote unquote is in, it's not going to stay there long. You don't get to a bottom of a 10,000 or 8,000 or 12,000 Bitcoin. You don't stay there for months. You could trade sideways in this 16,000 range for months or weeks, but you're not going to hit a bottom and trade there for long. And the reason and behind it is why is because very, very large institutions have buy orders already set. They've already set where if it gets to this level, and a lot of times they want it to get to that level, so that they want bigger players to get liquidated, because when those bigger players get liquidated, the price dumps, then they fulfill their buy orders and they wash out a trader. Where they want to accumulate it all. They want to accumulate. A lot of big whales are in accumulation mode right now. But again, guys, they're using technology that me and you don't have. They have a lot of algorithmic trading, AI type trading that does a lot of this for them. They're not just on Coinbase clicking, buy Bitcoin. That's not really what's happening with the big sophisticated hedge funds. And it's not. It's not something I know a lot about, guys. I've never used this, but I have talked to people that tell me about the type of technology that's used for these, more savvy invested institutions. But anyway, so Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. If you got any intel, let me know in the comments for sure, guys. Next story, super bullish story, guys. Ready to trade. Fidelity finally opens retail crypto accounts. So guys, this is something we've been talking about. So, think about, what the narrative is around crypto, what the narrative is, all the FTX contagion, all of that. And in the background, you have Fidelity, now opening the doors for crypto, embracing the technology. Again, what have I stated on this channel multiple times? There's no way the banks are going to miss out on overdraft fees and just just anything to collect fees, more fractional reserve banking, being able to take your crypto, lend it out. There's just so many avenues. Banks can lend money, and the banks are already in with the regulators. They already have the customer base. It just makes sense. And as far as Fidelity goes, I trade stocks on Fidelity, and I think what we're going to see in the future, in the not-so-distant future, is the entire stock market is going to be on a blockchain. I think that's kind of the direction it's going to be going. So this is super, super bullish news, guys, and I'm going to be probably doing all my crypto trading on Fidelity. I think I'm going to be done with Coinbase, and I think if the platform's good, I like their stock platform because I don't think Fidelity's going under. Let me know if you guys think otherwise, but I think that if Fidelity as an I hate to use the term too big to fail because I hate that logic, but I don't think Fidelity, and if Fidelity did go under, we're going to have bigger problems in the world, in the country, if Fidelity goes under. But anyway, guys, so let me know what you think about that. Next story, guys, Daily Hodl, over $643 million in Solana, now controlled by liquidators as part of the Alameda Research bankruptcy. So, guys, if you don't know Alameda Research, that was Sam Bankman-Fried's sister company that they were doing a lot of sketchy stuff with. Alameda no longer holds the Solana. The liquidators do. The Solana on the chart is locked and cannot be sold often for many years regardless. Chapter 11 means nothing can be sold until bankruptcy completes. Could take 10 plus years. So I don't know whether to view this as bullish or bearish. So essentially what I'm reading from this article is that in this bankruptcy proceeding, a lot of the Solana is locked up. And what I originally thought was, okay, they're going to dump all this Solana, take the money to pay off all the creditors, all the money that FTX owes, or maybe they give it to retail, or, I don't know anything about bankruptcy proceedings, but now what it seems like it's going to be locked up, I guess, while they figure out who is owed what, how much is owed. So could this technically be good for Solana? I don't know, guys. So this is the biggest problem I'm probably having right now is, you guys know I've been super bullish on Solana. I've made that very clear. I've acknowledged every single problem on this channel with Solana. And I've give my bull and my bear case scenario. And again, I didn't factor in on the greatest financial crime, the greatest black swan event in the history of the world happening with FTX. So I didn't anticipate that because, again, of their relationship with the regulators. So now what I have to think about is this a buying opportunity for Solana at what, like $14, whatever it is right now? Because there's still a lot of development on it. If you go look at the on-chain metrics, guys, there's still so much activity on that chain. There's so many, gaming projects, metaverse projects, NFT projects. There's so much being built on it. And again, conspiracy time. What I'm hearing is that all the network shutdowns that was happening on Solana, that was actually SBF and the crew moving large amounts of money off of it in their Ponzi scheme they were running. So maybe we'll find out more about that. I don't know. Next story, guys. Check this out. So, crypto firm BlockFi files for bankruptcy as FTX fallout spreads. Guys, this is big. Distressed crypto firm BlockFi has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in the United States. The filing company indicated that it had more than 100,000 creditors with liabilities and assets ranging from $1 billion to $10 billion. And Kevin O'Leary wanted to partner with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. Okay. So BlockFi, shame on me, guys. I had a substantial amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum on BlockFi. I've talked about BlockFi on this channel. I wasn't paid by BlockFi. I wasn't paid by I did have a referral link. Shame on me. I've learned a valuable lesson. Now, luckily, when the Voyager and Celsius stuff happened, I was lucky to get my Ethereum and Bitcoin off of there. But I know a lot of you weren't able to. And again, guys, this really just makes me pull back and get a better understanding and a better realization of where we're at. The early stages of this technology and the whole not your keys, not your crypto, removing crypto off of exchanges. It's never been more important, guys. I'm not saying have no crypto on exchange, but have a significant amount on a ledger, on some type of cold storage. Because I didn't think BlockFi could go under, guys. You think I would put that amount of money on there if I thought that they could go under? But again, this is the dominoes that I was talking about from the FTX contagion. Their bankruptcy is directly related to FTX going under, and we still haven't seen that contagion end. So check it out. Next story, guys. CoinDesk, bankrupt BlockFi sues Sam Bankman-Fried for his Robinhood shares. So, guys, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly, guys. This stuff's going to be in litigation forever. FTX reportedly used Alameda's bank accounts to process customer funds. I'm pretty sure that's a crime, guys. I'm pretty sure you can't do that. You can't take customer funds and run them through another bank account to probably buy real estate in the Bahamas with, if I had to guess, is what they were doing. And check this out, guys. The FTX US donated $70 million to US politicians weeks before filing for bankruptcy. How convenient. Now, again, what some of you are saying, well, hey, that's not a crime. It's not a crime. It's like, what's the rule? Like, it's not a bribe unless there's actual intent. Didn't we learn that in Wolf of Wall Street or whatever he said? But what I would say is mainstream media needs to hold every one of these politicians, right and left, Republican, Democrat, accountable now and say, hey, you got this money. This money was stolen customer funds. Like, you need to give it back. I mean, guys, if I go and I buy a laptop and, it turns out that laptop was stolen, the police are going to come. I got to give it back. So if this is stolen funds in some kind of politician's campaign war chest, they need to pull that out. They need to voluntarily give that back. And if they don't, then authorities need to seize it. I mean, what else can you make of this story, guys? I mean, FTX US donated $70 million to US politicians weeks before filing for bankruptcy. It's disgusting. Bahamas Attorney General gets defensive as FTX users wonder about Sam Bankman-Fried. So it's getting even messy because now, because of the attention the story's starting to get, you're having foreign governments, start to get involved. So we obviously know our government, our mainstream media, and our SEC is corrupt. But now if other foreign governments start, going at and exposing this, I think it'll force the SEC and maybe even FBI, it'll force their hand because they're going to lose any credibility they have left if they don't do something about this. Like if this guy's not in jail because, the amount of people that lost money that were affected by this, guys. And check this out. Speaking of which, Kevin O'Leary reveals how he almost secured $8 billion to rescue FTX before collapse. Isn't this the guy that was on Shark Tank, is always grilling people over their numbers, and he's Mr. Business and he's so smart, and he was going to help secure $8 billion for Sam Bankman-Fried? I mean, this is insanity. This is insanity. Look what he says. Here's a quote, guys. He's a savant. He's probably one of the most accomplished traders of crypto in the world, and so I was very impressed. Kevin O'Leary, how much money are they paying you to say this? Do you have any dignity? Do you have any dignity? Do you have any class that this man robbed millions of retail investors of what $10 billion is reported now? And you're going to go try to raise $8 billion for this dude? What is wrong with this world, guys? What world are we living in? Next story, guys. This is from Bloomberg. BlockFi bankruptcy file shows it owes $30 million to SEC. Guys, this is interesting because I don't know if you remember, not too long ago, BlockFi was ordered to pay a very large fine to the SEC. I believe it was $100 million. Look that up. I believe BlockFi had to pay the SEC $100 million. Again, which that told me, I'm like, okay, well, if they paid $100 million to the SEC, then they're in the green light. Like, all right, hey, like, here's the fine. Here's the money. We're cool. We're cool now, right? Well, no. BlockFi still went under. And what I have to wonder is, well, why wasn't the SEC doing that type of due diligence on FTX, right? And I don't think BlockFi should have to pay the SEC back anything. If anything, the SEC should have to give the $100 million it took back from BlockFi and give it back to the retail that lost money in FTX. You see, guys, these enforcement agencies, it's like, who's enforcing the enforcement agency? Who's above the SEC? So again, we have all the evidence. We have all that Sam Bankman for FTX. It's not even a secret anymore. The mainstream media, they tried hiding it for a little bit. It's not even a secret no more. But who regulates the SEC? Let me know in the comments if you know that question. I don't know. Is it Biden? Is it the Justice Department? Is it the FBI? I don't know. Check this out. Ukraine considering a CBDC that can facilitate crypto trade. And the National Bank of Ukraine says looking at retail payments, virtual asset circulation, and cross-border transactions. So just another government implementing CBDCs. Non-whale Bitcoin investors break new BTC accumulation record. Bitcoin addresses holding up to 10 BTC have been accumulating records amount of BTC in the aftermath of the FTX collapse. That tells me people are buying the dip. Buying the dip, guys. We can see the data on chain that this Black Swan event, it's not scaring off too many people, guys. Very interesting. This story, guys, I don't know what to make of this. I'd love to get y'all thoughts. Another $2 billion worth of Bitcoin withdrawn from Coinbase over the weekend. Nearly 50,000 Bitcoin are withdrawn from Coinbase daily from November 23rd, November 27th, equating to roughly $3 billion. So what we're having is a de facto bank run on Coinbase. But I guess what my question to that is that a bunch of like retail, like me and you, that's like, okay, we're getting our money off exchanges? Or is that, some other people who are a little bit more savvy that maybe think that there's a chance that Coinbase goes under? That I do not know. I do not know. I don't want to spread FUD. I don't want to speculate. Again, I've talked to a lot of people on this channel about this. I don't think Coinbase is at risk of going under, guys. And again, I hate to use the term too big to fail, But I think that Coinbase was actually under regulation, was actually having to follow SEC guidelines, and was under a lot of scrutiny from regulators that, you know, they have the assets, that they're not just lending it all out or buying mansions in the Bahamas for that matter. But anything can happen, guys. Last story, Bloomberg. C word, supply chain chaos is just a dress rehearsal for what's next. Shipping systems developed after the virus struck weren't battle tested for the P word, wars, and extreme weather. So again, guys, this is stuff that we've been covering, you know, problems with the supply chain, problems with, you know, the geopolitical issues with the general economy. And I think that, you know, for this market to really rebound, we're going to have to see, you know, it's going to have to something from the Fed, guys. It's going to have to be something from the Fed. That's going to be a catalyst. Could be a change in a president. I don't know. You know, could it be Orange Man? Could it be Ron DeSantis? Could that be what the markets need to rebound? Could it be the money printer come on? And open up the country up. The rest of the world opens up. Get the supply chains fixed. More money printing going on, more money deflating the dollar. The money then gets poured into the stock market, into crypto markets, raising the valuations of crypto and stocks, lowering the value of the dollar. That's kind of how I see it going down. But anyway, guys, if you made this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for helping get this channel monetized. Drop money in the comments if you made it this far. Anyway, just write money. Anyway, y'all, I'm Classic Cap. I'm out. Peace.